Good evening and welcome back to Let's Play Technobabylon. When we left off last time, our lovely dinner party was interrupted by an explosion. So now we've got a murder to solve. Now, we do need to keep checking out around here. I'm really curious though. This guy we can kind of talk to, and we do still have this CI splitter. Can I use it on him?
Hey, who's that?
Smooth. Okay. Oh, but this is the only... Oh, I was hoping it would still have my other ones loaded in. Talk to Cheffy again. That'd be nice. Cheffy. Well... Here's an interesting thought, though. Can I?
Oh my, Dr. Regis, how forward! I'd no idea you felt that way. We must discuss this later in private.
I'm just going to go.
Of course, of course.
That didn't work out how you wanted it all, huh, Charlie? Nina?
It's got no personality to split.
Ooh.
It's too badly damaged to get anything useful out of it. It's got no personality to split.
Okay, so that wasn't just a slam at Nina. I thought it was.
It's got no personality to split.
Are you sure, though? Okay, and then he's gonna be... Well, what about... This makes sense, because this is one that wouldn't talk to me, but while this synth is no doubt carrying a splittable personality, deactivating a guard where all can see may alarm the other guests. Let him be alarmed, then. Okay, so... I have a feeling we're going to need the splitter. You know what? Okay, there's one person that I didn't attempt it on, and even though he's got no personality to split, we gotta just see.
It's got no
No, not the cooler.
It's got no personality to split.
Alright. What's going on with that, though? A chiller lined with wine bottles stands by the window. The bottles in the cooler are no more than a mess of glass shards and spilled liquor. Anything useful? Nope. Alright. Well, back downstairs. Alright, what's in the kitchen? Oh, that's really vile. This looks an awful lot like actual people. I thought it would be, like, skin grown in a vat or something. This is pretty horrifying.
Hello? Huh. It's like someone just hit his off switch.
And why would that be? Why is he just in here like that? Yeah, he might have something interesting to show us. Mind state download failed. Alright, well, what else have we got in here? What's on the counter? Bone saw and a glass jar. Alright. The island in the center of the kitchen is apparently where most of the work takes place, covered in tools and half-prepared meals. You. While his precision tools and hygiene... With his precision tools and hygiene mask, it's almost unclear whether he's a surgeon or a chef. Let's talk.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I'm Dr. Regis. Nina's asked me to investigate the explosion.
A cell agent? Well, alright. Just be careful what you touch. This place is half kitchen, half lab.
Yeah, so... Well, let's ask about everything.
There are human bodies in your kitchen.
Yes, there are. It's a freezer. What are you, the food inspector?
Give me a good reason I shouldn't haul your ass down to cell.
It's all legal, I guarantee. They're annual clones, grown without brain tissue.
I know what it means. I guess the presentation was a shock.
It is. It's not how I thought it would be at all.
Why is this restaurant serving cloned human tissue?
I trained in engineering at Darwin. We'd flash grow human bodies to test DNA alterations. So I guess human tissue is what I'm most familiar with.
You're a engineer, and this is what you ended up doing with your life, eh?
You're a engineer.
Well, I dropped out before my PhD. I learned enough to sample DNA and use it to grow flash clones.
No kidding. My background's in engineering as well. You altered these bodies?
None of these. They're all template. Caucasian, male, 20s, brown hair.
I do kind of like, though, that once he learns that he's a engineer as well, Regis has suddenly got a more friendly face. Well, you're doing something kind of morally dubious, but hey, same background we've got here.
This is quite the setup you've got. Combined sampler growth chamber?
That's right. We usually use the template. Sometimes get specialist orders, though.
Like what?
Like if someone wants to eat themselves?
Sometimes. We can ready up a new cadaver in about a week with it.
I can't access cell at the moment. I might need to use your equipment.
Do you have to? You know you'd have to flush the current growth.
Sorry about that. Tell you what, Nina will reimburse you.
Well, okay.
So then...
Going from engineering to catering, that's quite a switch.
Most of my family are cooks. They run a restaurant in Vietnam. When I was at med school, someone found out about my family, dared me to make something out of human muscle tissue.
And?
And it turned out my human bolognese was really, really good. Not just being immodest or anything.
You said you dropped
Ugh.
that. Is that why?
Yeah, turns out the academy had regulations about improper disposal of remains. But now I had an idea, and I knew there'd be a market for it somewhere.
Newton.
My family are great chefs, and I can make human bodies. Bingo.
Oh, I guess it's a living.
A suicide bomber attacked the gathering upstairs. He was disguised as one of your waiters.
Whoa, I wondered what that was. What did he look like?
Blonde, about 1.65 meters, might have looked uncomfortable or limping.
Huh, biobomber?
That's right. How did you guess?
Because he's a
You
engineer
mentioned
as
the
well.
limp. They've got pretty serious health problems, don't they?
Yeah, he might have replaced one of your staff.
Huh, they all checked in.
If he incapacitated one of your staff, can you think of where they'd do that?
It'd have to be somewhere you could hide a body, I guess.
Like this lineup of bodies behind us. Wait, didn't he say they're all supposed to be brown hair and this one's looking awful blonde? Yeah.
You get a lot of clandestine meetings like this taking place?
You'd be surprised. This place is popular with the wealthy. Haven't had an assassination before, though.
You know what they're discussing up there.
They don't tell me, and I don't ask about anything but their orders. Dr. Zhang pays me enough to know I probably shouldn't.
Alrighty.
What's with the bouncer?
He came with Mr. Stepford's party, along with a few others. I think he was supposed to be guarding the kitchen, but...
What happened?
Well, he wasn't very talkative, but after I started working, he just kind of zoned out. Couldn't get an answer out of him.
That's suspicious.
I like the glowing fish in the tank you've got.
Thanks. I made those myself.
Oh,
They
wow.
were my first engineering project.
Luciferin Luciferase from Fireflies?
Well spotted. I imported the sequence into red snappers and kept them viable. 10 generations now.
A lot of academies use those as a starter project, but that's impressive.
We keep them as a reminder of where we came from. Or in case the power goes out.
The sequencer's a different model to my usual.
Cell's probably got something more impressive than that thing. You have to purge the current project before you can do anything. Then you can submit genetic material to start a new growth project.
What kind of material will it take?
Blood, dermal tissue, almost anything. Makes it easier to get a sample from customers.
Okay, so we gotta find traces of someone other than the biobomber. Traces, I don't know. Some kind of traces will need to grow, is what it's sounding like. So,
What's your advice for cooking human meat?
Planning on going into competition with me?
not at
Well,
all.
you know how they say everything tastes like chicken? It's actually better if you treat human tissue like pork.
Like pork?
Because pigs are omnivores like
Sausages,
us.
Slices, filet. There's a lot you can do with it.
This is disgusting.
It's restaurants like this that make me glad everyone in this city just uses auto meals these days.
Oh, come on. It's not that
It's
bad.
pretty
It's
bad.
not harming anyone after all.
Something about
No,
it still
but
doesn't feel right.
You probably don't feel nearly so angry talking to me as those auto mill personalities, right?
You have a point.
oh, don't hate on Sheffy. Come on.
Thanks.
Whatever I can do to help.
No, actually, this guy was really pleasant, and I gotta give him credit. I mean, he used his background, he used his skills to come up with something that actually appeals to people. Okay, we need to look at this.
Hey, stop the carousel.
What's wrong?
That body doesn't fit your template.
These bodies are supposed to be clones, right? So why is this one blonde?
Yeah, that's one of your waitstaff, isn't it?
Oh, God. Henry.
Uh-huh.
What happened to him?
He's taken a nasty blow to the head. Looks like it's the hypothermia that's finished him, though.
Oh, nuke. Why'd they leave him in the freezer?
He's upset because
Best
this
place to hide a
contaminates
tree
all
is
of
a
his,
forest. Best place to hide a body is with a whole lot of other bodies.
Why Henry? He was such a nice boy.
Same hair color as the bomber.
Yeah.
Whoever's behind
So-
this took his uniform for the bomber's disguise.
Somebody would have seen him being dragged across the restaurant.
He must have been killed in here. I'll find who's behind this.
Well, this doesn't look good for Stepford, because it could be his guard that did it, but the guard is deactivated, so there's a good chance that possibly someone else did it and deactivated the guard. And that was a little callous of me when I said, well, yeah, he's upset that it's in the freezer because then he's going to have to dispose of all this other stuff. I'm assuming if there's, like, contamination. But no, he did seem genuinely upset. He knew this guy as well, so...
Nothing on him except his underpants.
Well, at least they left him that. The boy's body has been hung from a hook on the carousel. It looks like whoever was responsible had difficulty lifting him, leading to a sloppy result. So someone not that strong, perhaps? You'd hoped that what you'd seen in the lab at Cell was the worst you'd get this week. Nope. Little strips of,
Too big to carry.
We don't really want to, anyhow. Okay. So...
It's a flash growth chamber for sampling DNA and growing specimens. I've seen a lot of these in my career, but never in a restaurant.
You know, but really, why not? Why not flash grow normal things that people would like to eat? Pork and beef and stuff like that. Okay, so this looks like probably a standard template. There we go. I thought I clicked it and Regis just moved his head around like, what? Alright. Well, I mean, I have a feeling we are going to need to purge it, but let's not do it until it's necessary. Where do these stairs go? Go down here. Alright. Anything else?
Excuse me.
Yes.
No, I think
Thanks.
we're done for now.
Whatever I can do to help.
Okay, let's head out of here. Wait. No, it's too late now. I don't know if I missed anything on the... No, nothing to click here. Okay. So then... Let's go back up here and chat with some people.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
You're my favorite to talk to, buddy. So one of your guards is broke down.
I found one of your heavies in the kitchen. Looks like something's knocked it out cold.
Oh my, a technical fault, no doubt. May I ask you to show me the defective platform?
Yes, let's do.
Sure, I guess.
Excellent. We can't have our firm slandered by accusations of low-quality units.
Can't have that. Oh, is he gonna follow me? Come with me, my friend. Into the bathroom. Oh, he's not gonna follow where he's not supposed... where it's not at? Is he still behind me? What's your thoughts on this?
Apparently, this mirror is having a software error. Huh.
Lead the way, dear doctor.
Is there gonna be any sort of advantage to taking him somewhere that's not where it is? I do have to figure these out still. Okay. So we got a bone saw and a tissue. We could possibly take some samples with that.
Dr. Regis, Oh my.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Oh my no!
I know what's going on.
What?
The cavity magnetron in the growth array.
The what?
It generates a huge mag flux in here.
It broke them. Is it permanent?
What do I look like, a tech?
What? I didn't. Oh.
Mr. Stepford?
Oh my gosh, though. This
Nope,
presents.
he hasn't got anything I can use. Not unless I want a really lousy suit.
No, but you know what he's got. Oh man. Okay. Da, 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 da. Just you keep looking that other way.
Hey, who's that?
Now, oh, we can even put an error. So I want, what? Well, Stepford personality. The error memory. Let's see what that gets us. So then.
Excuse me.
Apparently there's something wrong with this platform. Goodness knows why. Alrighty. So we gotta do something else about that error. But we need to know what the error saw. Okay, let's try this way. What's that gonna get us?
Excuse me.
Oh my, yes.
So,
What's the situation?
Just dandy, my good man.
Are you all right?
My system log shows a mind state alteration made moments ago. I don't think it's anything to worry about. Just a little tweak. Oh my, yes.
no, he doesn't sound funny. He sounds wonderful.
I found one of your buddies in the kitchen. He doesn't look well.
Oh dear, does Mr. Stepford know? He's a lovely man. He'll get sorted right out. Oh my, yes.
Actually, he's kind of broken as well.
Don't go in
You're
there.
wearing his personality.
Well, that does explain a thing or two.
Did you see the bomber when he came in?
Oh my, no. That little sod must have gotten in before us.
Keep up the good work.
Don't worry, sir. We're big and strong. We'll protect you. Oh my, yes.
Okay, this is great fun. I did really want to put a chefy personality in him, but this is pretty fantastic too. So. I haven't looked at this yet. This is interesting. Ah, no evidence, huh? Just my suspects. Alright. Let's tweak things with you a little bit. Ah.
Got no personality to split.
Okay, I just clicked the totally wrong thing. There we go.
Hey, who's that?
Okay, so what if we give him the error roll? No.
Excuse me.
There's gotta be something to do with this error. That's what I need, but... It seems like the error memory would really be what we'd want, but that didn't work, so... I don't know. What's this give us? If I error
Excuse
anything,
me.
it's a no-go, huh? Well, so how do I... What do I do to fix the error one? Okay, let's get him functioning again.
Excuse me.
Yes.
Are you all right? That was quite a blast.
System's operating at 97.
I see you synthetics. Give me... Huh. Guess...
Well, that
Keep
didn't
up
get
the
us
good
anything.
work.
Okay, well. I think we have to find a way to fix... Dang it. Those stairs. We have to find a way to fix the error one.
Hey,
But until we
who's
get that done, I like the option of having a Stepford around to talk to. Entirely Stepford? That doesn't seem that useful.
My word, this is a peculiar experience.
Mr. Stepford,
Oh my, yes. Thank you for your assistance, Dr. Regis.
do you know what happened? The chef mentioned something about mag flux.
Allow me to check the crash log. Yes, it appears that the kitchen was indeed saturated with a high-intensity magnetic field. No doubt from an item of hardware. They often pose a hazard to advanced synthetic platforms.
You're okay, though.
Quite so, thanks to your timely intervention. They really ought to have a warning sign in that kitchen, oh my.
So...
Oh my, yes.
Synthetics can't operate in there?
Oh my, no. A field of that strength is positively ghastly. Like working in a cloud of chlorine for men such as yourself. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must change into something more comfortable.
You just have a
You know
spare
the waiter
outfit,
was murdered within the kitchen.
so it
The
can't
mat field
be.
would be lethal to any synthetics trying to get in there. That
Including
means we
Stepford.
can rule out Stepford as a suspect.
Which is wonderful, because I didn't want it to be Stepford anyhow.
I don't think so.
No. Mostly just because it's there, I wanted to mess around with it. What am I going to do with this bone saw? I could cut off a piece of Imogen and...
No.
and it would be distressing to everyone present. Okay.
Mr. Stepford, can I have a moment?
Oh my, yes.
How does he look like himself again?
Feeling better?
Oh my, yes. My most sincere thanks, Dr. Regis. You have no idea how uncomfortable I find the wrong body.
The outfit makes the man.
Very literally in my case. I suppose I shall have to avoid the kitchen. I shall instruct the security platforms to do likewise.
I'll get back to you.
Oh my, yes.
That's really interesting, though, that an AI personality could have a preference as to what body it's wearing. Huh. Alright.
Mr. Ron,
Anything new with you?
Want?
I'll get back to you.
Nothing
Stop
really from
wasting
you.
my time.
You're kind of a vile man. Can I get anything from her? Yeah. You swab the paper across the wound, taking a sample of her blood. Alright, I think maybe it could be a good idea to put her in the sequencer, so let's do that. Apologies for this, my chef friend. Down the hatch. So then, let's load some DNA for sampling. Now then, the XX chromosome on this sample from Imogen confirms, unsurprisingly, that she was female. Alright, well, what else? We just gotta wait a bit. Alrighty. So, how long is it gonna take?
Excuse me.
Yes.
The sequencer's a different...
Cells probably got... You have to purge the current, then you can submit
What kind of material?
blood. Dermal makes it easier.
Alrighty.
Thanks.
Whatever I can do to help.
Okay, so we got that accomplished. Oh, it looks like he moved it so that we don't see his buddy anymore.
It's too big to carry.
Which I can understand. It would be awfully distressing to see one of your employees just hung up on the meat hook. What's this gigantic vat down here? Alright. So we've got a bone saw. What are we going to use it on? And the farthest we can go over here is this, right? Yeah. Let's go back in the bathroom. Okay, a broken mirror, which is suspicious, but I'm not sure what we can really do about that. I don't think there was anything here in the vent. The darkness. Okay. Well, how do we... No flashlight function on the Traveler? Oh,
Ron,
hey!
you there?
I didn't think you'd let me call her.
Heard a blast. Is everything all right?
A bomber. Someone targeted this get-together.
Want me to call it in? Maybe now is when we should get Central involved.
No. I've got it covered for the time being. If Central asks, you know nothing.
Got it.
Well, I didn't think we'd actually get through.
I'm not prepared to turn myself into Central yet.
I
They'd
know.
never believe me.
If we can light this up... Toilet cleaner in a jar?
I can't figure that out.
No, it doesn't really make sense. And there's nothing else in the cabinet. Alright, let's go check on the sequencer. Oh, also, are you back to normal?
Excuse me.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, you seem pretty
I
normal.
found one of your buddies in the kitchen. He doesn't look well.
Please report technical issues to management.
Who's in charge?
Situational command has been assigned to Mr. Liam Stepford.
Huh. Fancy taking orders from a guy like that.
Why not?
Keep up the good work.
Okay, but... So we can still mess around
Hey,
here.
who's that?
Oh, when he can't be Stepford anymore. This error one, though, is really bugging me. No, he's just kind of shut down for now. That's fine. Really? You try to scoop up the fish in the jar, but their movement is a great deal more swift and graceful than your own. Well, I got a jar of water, though, right?
An empty glass jar.
Nope.
According to the label, it used to contain spices.
I really don't want to poison the fish, but...
Ugh. That's not going to work.
Okay, good. Alright, so... Is there a way to slow them down and then I could catch one? But why would I really want to? Okay, back to the kitchen. Make sure there's nothing I missed here. Nope. Alright, how's this growth chamber looking? I can't speed it up. Ugh. I don't think I can.
Ugh. Here goes.
Really? What are we gonna do with it, though? You carve a slice from the cadaver. The nausea welling up reminds you why you went into genetic medicine rather than the macro scale. Okay. Well, I've got a grotesque slice of meat now. Ew. Feed it to someone, I guess? The fish? Feed it to the fish and catch him in a jar. Why am I catching the fish in a jar? At this point, simply because I can. Okay.
I'm not sure what I was thinking.
No? Well, let's
I'm not sure what...
just give it to someone upstairs. Someone's sure to want it. Probably that gross guy over there. Here.
No.
No?
I can't figure that out.
I know. Nina?
Can't do that. That'd be a waste.
What are we gonna do with
That'd
it?
be a waste. I can't figure that out.
I know. But... So we can't feed it to anybody. And... You don't want to give it to the fish. What am I going to do with it? I don't think we want that in the sequencer. That's what he was growing already. Oh, I do like this, though. Grayed out. Can't be him. Okay.
Dr. Regis, how can I help?
You might not be able to.
Counselor, were you aware that this restaurant serves human meat?
Indeed. It's quite distasteful, don't you think?
Yep.
Still, I suppose it's a matter of personal taste since nobody's been hurt. We must respect the freedoms allowed by the laws of this city.
You're not having any then?
Oh no, but I shan't judge anyone for it. They're quite whimsical about it in some ways. I heard good things about their Billy con carne.
Ugh. I'll get back to you, Counselor.
Anything I can do to help, Dr. Regis?
We must respect the freedoms allowed by the city, but we're gonna circumvent any legal means to take Central out of commission and just sneak in our own replacement. Uh-huh. Alright, well I think I'm gonna go ahead and wind the episode down here. Please like and subscribe if you've enjoyed this. Come back and next time we'll continue our investigation. Only 3 more suspects to sort through.